All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. We're back. Okay. It's time for some hardcore. Set. Yes. Where are my glow sticks at? All right, guys. We're back on this warrior. Man, this guy is trucking along in hardcore right now. Let's see what we can do today. What else? All right, so my mic is on. Game audio's on. I'm here. My computer was updated to Windows 11 without my consent, pretty much. Like, they just forced the update on me yesterday. It's interesting. I feel like I thought that the cutoff for that, like, they were gonna continue supporting for a while. I don't know. I didn't know it was like Windows 11 time no matter what. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to hold out, but it didn't even let me know what was going on. It just said, your computer needs to restart. Do you want to do it now or later? And there was no option. So I restarted, and then it had an update that lasted an hour or so, and then now I've got Windows 11, and it messed with like all my settings. I had to sit here messing around with OBS. My monitor wasn't working. My microphone wasn't working. I'm like, good Lord, this is Saturday morning, guys. Like, it's already, I'm not a morning person. I'm already stretching to like get on here and do this. And now Windows 11 hits me in the face. Yeah. Exactly. New malware. All right. I think we're all here. We're all set. Let's get to it, I guess. Okay. So what are we doing? We just picked up a new mace. New spear. Feels good to wear a spear on the warrior. We're stacking the strength as much as possible. We are the Smith of Kitava with our awesome armor. I want to upgrade that here shortly. We're going to go do the trial. But yeah, physical damage, strength, melee damage. Some of these things scale stomping grounds pretty well, and then others don't really scale it that well. Trying to avoid those. And scale both rake and stomping grounds at the same time. It looks like we're traveling this way for some reason. We'll figure out why, I guess, as we go. It's hard for me to remember exactly what I'm doing here. I'm playing 3 different characters right now. Linux. Yeah, that'd be nice. What else are we doing? All right, so let's just hop out there. I'm sure I gotta go. No, wait. Yeah, I've not done Babala or anything. We just beat the Raiders. So I've gotta touch the map multiple times.
Move swiftly.
Move here, move there. I have to do the gates in order to move this along, I'm pretty sure. So what you up to, old man? What you playing? One thing about WASD is it's hard to do things like drink coffee while continuing to move.
Why have we stopped?
The Halani gates are closed. Move swiftly.
I wonder, should I switch this up? I usually have my drink on my left side, but for this game, maybe... Yeah, I guess so. That's better. If I die while taking a drink, that's gonna be bad. Maybe I should have it on my left side. Hmm. So the Ritualist Bleed build guide is out there, and it's doing pretty well. It's getting a lot of attention and traction, which is cool. I have the mercenary that we leveled, the tactician.
So much metal for. You could outfit an army with a mine of this scale.
And I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know that it's going to keep going the same direction. We were using lightning spear and then shock burst rounds. Kind of feel like the tactician is going to go into bleed, actually. I think I'm just going to be bleed boy this season. So this warrior is gonna go bleed. Tactician, bleed. Oh, maybe we try the sorceress or the the sorceress, right? Or is it the witch? No, blood witch. Bleeding blood witch. You should try every character as a bleed character. So we just spam rake or stomping ground. Or both. So they both hit pretty decently. Like we're getting benefit from both. We swing and then lightning or stomping ground comes out right afterwards. Probably need Sapphire Charm. Don't remember. It's been kind of quiet on the update front. I didn't check this morning. I don't think anything came out. Last was patch F. Yeah, I don't want to get slammed by that. You know what? I don't... Ugh, the next boss has some real one-hit potential, man. Ugh. It's too early in the morning for this. Yeah, so my main ritualist, I started using the Deepest Tower Spirit-born helm. Now that I'm using it and liking it, I'm on PoE Ninja, and man, that helm is coming up a lot. Even on, like, so mercenary with a crossbow, people are using that helm, which reduces your presence by 50%, meaning it would be around 2 meters when enemies are in your presence, and that's when they're considered low life due to the helm. So as a mercenary shooting things, like having that buff like right around here in melee range practically, like, it feels bad to me. Like, I don't really particularly like that, but the helm is so strong that people are doing it. And I guess I am using shock burst rounds. Shock burst round and armor piercing. I mean, it's like a machine gun. It doesn't really feel like something you would do in somebody's face in the game. But there are the shotgun like spread rounds that you want to be close. So yeah, I can see it, I guess. Scuffed Spiro, welcome back. Welcome. Thanks for the sub. How have you been? Yeah. How have you been? I hear that the clan, almost said guild, because now I'm playing this game a lot. I hear the clan's doing well. Your system is working out, like the quest stuff. That's awesome. I have not logged into PAX Day in like months. Okay. I'm not really one-hitting these guys, and they've got a slam, so I gotta be careful here. Yeah, we're in hardcore solo self-found here again. This is run number 1 for the league, and we're doing pretty well, knock on wood. Trying to go the distance and get to maps. Yeah, I hear that essentially it's a waiting game again with mainframe. I will tell you, it is so refreshing. In this game, the devs have recently gotten a lot of flack for some things, but man, the speed at which they bring updates to the game and make changes and stuff like that, it's crazy. Like, they're about 100%. No, they're 1,000% faster than mainframe. 1,000. Blix, thank you for the sub over on Twitch. I appreciate you. And I believe that's Old Man, right? Jellyfish, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate you. But yeah, so yeah, no matter what, like even if I kind of disagree with the updates over here sometimes, which honestly, the only thing was when they nerfed everything to the ground, it was a bit jarring, I will say. But it's very nice to have a team working on a game. They seem to really love the game, and they're just fast. They're not messing around. Like when they got all that flack for the patch release, it was like a week or less when they started putting out updates and fixes and stuff like that. But again, the last update was F, and during that time they said more are coming. Then I don't think I've really heard anything, and that's been a week. And that's funny because just a week, and it's like, what's going on? Where are they? What are they doing? It's been a week. Jellyfish watched all my stuff on YouTube. Thank you so much. That's awesome to hear. I'm glad you enjoy the content. I'm trying my best. We'll keep at it. Old Man, Claire Obscure. Never heard of it. Sounds interesting though. Ravenous, welcome back. Good morning. Okay. So we're heading towards a boss. The boss is pretty, like, this one's pretty easy or whatnot, but the issue is that it does have one hit potential if you screw up. Which it almost feels like every boss does, but this one, like, you know, I fought it 100 times or something. Never had an issue. And then one time, I like stubbed my toe on a rock while I'm running away, and she hits me with that swing, and I just immediately die. And I was shocked. Completely shocked. It's like I never really wanted to know what happens if you got hit with that. And then I found out. But yeah, the strength stacker, you can tell it's going pretty well. It's got a lot of good things going for it for hardcore solo self-found. One. All right, who is that? There's a real feisty one back here. You get to stack the strength, which gives you the health and the damage. Whenever, like last time on the Gemling, we did the same thing with Pillar of the Cage Gods. Stack the strength, get the damage, get the health. When you can stack strength and get damage out of it, it is strong. Like every single league now, that is what I'm going to be looking for. Which character and with what abilities can I stack strength? For a league start, hardcore solo self-found character. Then the other thing it's got going for it is I'm just basically holding right click. It's not complicated, it's simple. Which is great. Oh god, we're there already? I wasn't ready for this. It's too early.
What is the difference? Face of Baradun,
This could be it.
mind of a traitor, serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger.
It's all of a sudden hot.
Now you pay with your life.
She's insane.
What do I do? I forgot how to play this character. Oh yeah, I right click.
You'll burn.
Oh,
Burn.
sweet. You want to continue stunning like crazy.
Burn, oppressors!
Damn you. Come on.
Burn, oppressors!
Let's get a stun off. Yes. 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 I like how she dies.
Quickly, break the lock.
Oh yeah, Regal. That was good stuff, man. This build, it's very simple, very strong. Bloodhound's Mark was doing work.
What's going on?
I didn't catch. I don't think we broke her armor at all. I gotta check that. It'd be nice to have good armor break on this as well.
I've no more room.
All right. Man, it's allergy season. I was out doing the old yard work stuff yesterday. So now I'm suffering. I took that 24-hour allergy medicine yesterday evening, so now I feel like I can't take it until the evening because I don't know, I heard I gotta look into it, but isn't allergy medicine kind of bad for the liver or something? Like it says don't drink or anything while you're taking it, right? So yeah, I'm a little concerned about just popping those things.
How?
2 slots, armor. Let's check it out. Where are you? Okay, I guess I gotta clean.
Care for a story?
Armor and evasion pretty high. Cold resistance off the bat. Let's hold on to those. It's a good base. I'm actually getting rid of rings this league. So, man, it's hilarious looking back on all the rings that I just hoarded for no reason. I don't know why. I guess probably because I didn't really know what was good. Or didn't have as good of idea. Alright. Oh, I need some of these. Oh, whoops. It's already got a prefix. Shouldn't even hit it. It had a flask one on there. I don't know why. I was blind. And this one's good. This one is in My pockets for no reason. So this one's almost good enough to put in our... Wow, I haven't done anything here, but we need to... Oh yeah, that's because I was doing it up here. This is my maybe craft something later stash. Number 10. In no order whatsoever. I have not really messed around with this. This is where I'm pretty much putting everything. This is almost everything we've picked up for the hardcore run so far. Eventually clean this out, organize it for all the future characters that we're gonna run. Unless I'm just running this guy the entire league. I mean, that'd be great. Let's just push.
Speak up.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This strength stacker is so strong though. Feeling pretty good about it. So what level is this? This is level 40. What are these? 50. 1310. This one's already got 1338. Yeah, I don't really need to buy this. But we got to be on the lookout, I guess. I'm not having any mana issues. Mana has been pretty much corrected. I hardly ever run out of mana.
Let us for glory.
For glory. Gotta make sure I drink this coffee before it gets cold. Right. Yeah, I'm enjoying Bleed this league. And it was fun learning how to scale Bleed and really working at it. I mean, I was really working at it. I was an understudy in Bleed. Yeah, that's where I don't want to be. I don't want to be there either. Jeez. What the heck? Oh no, don't do that. Yay. This is the strat. Bring everything back to these guys. Got the level. Picking up strength, I'm sure. So looks... Oh yeah, Giant's Blood is right here. Interesting. But anyways, looks like I was heading this direction. Yeah, I know I'm picking up some stuff here, so. I wonder why I'm not here, though. This is really strong. Why wouldn't I pop down here? Okay, it's time. It is time. Path of Building. I'm gonna share this. So what exactly are we doing? I did, this is like the first time for leveling hardcore character that I have actually done a POB to have some sort of idea on what the hell I should do. Especially because of the strength stacking, the stomping grounds. I needed to see what exactly is stomping grounds doing compared to Rake right now. See, this is level 49. I'll share in a second. All right, here we go. Machete, welcome back. Nice to see you. How are you doing in hardcore? All right, so this is kind of the idea based on power of the nodes, essentially, just where I wanted to travel. But yeah, you can see we're kind of right here where I started to go this way. But I think I'm gonna pick up this instead. More defense plus more offense. I mean, that's clutch. And then I haven't gotten into Titanic. We haven't gone over here. Oh, I think I maybe have gone here already. So here. Crushing Verdict. I don't think I picked that up. So I don't have Crushing Verdict. It gives me stun build up as well. So that's a quick 3 or 4. Then here. I think I'm going to go here first. Crushing Verdict. Rather than travel right now, even though strength is still pretty strong, let's not travel. Except for this little travel. 3 characters alive, haven't played much lately. What you been playing?
Monstrous fiend!
Do you have a character in maps yet? I'll be happy if we get this one to maps. Once we get up there though, man, I'm gonna take it nice and easy. I'm not gonna rush it like I did on the last character. We're gonna shore up our defenses, gear, and all that, and I might even spend some time like in the campaign farming. Oh, Essence Drain. It's boring. Strength Stacker is around 75. Lightning Ritualist and Cruel. Nice. Yeah, for the Ritualist, I was a little concerned about scaling bleed and whether or not it could really compete with what was out there. Because it seems pretty clear that most people went with the Amazon, and it's obvious that the accuracy stacking scales well, that having that much crit chance and not having to worry much about crit chance nodes, like it's pretty strong. And for bleed, trying to do that big hit, get that big bleed out, big crit really helps with that. But yeah, I mean, I've got Venopunctures. I've got 3 of them on my character right now. And so 3 of those rings, 25% increased bonus. Plus, I'm starting to pick up the quality. The Ool's physical quality to rings scales the strength, the physical flat damage, and the bleed magnitude on Venopuncture. Like, that's pretty insane. My single target is the Rake ability. On that character, it's in trade, so I do have the deepest tower helm, so using execute and the low life nodes to smack things around. But I just picked up that helm and kind of tweaked things after I saw the potential.
Ready? Let's do this.
But prior to having that helm, this bleed build that I have is definitely solo self found viable. I was doing big bleed damage,
It's getting away.
you know, with just 2, or even when I had 1 Venopuncture. The thing about Venopuncture is it does have that bleed magnitude, but if you get a good flat physical ring as well, I mean, it does pretty damn good. Damn it. This guy's annoying.
Don't lose them now.
Delwyn.
It's getting away.
Oh my god, Delwyn. I do not want this thing to empower anything, like, and he's in my way. I will say, they did not do a very good job with the wisps and this Delwyn guy. This is just ridiculous. I don't know. Does anyone actually like the wisp stuff right now? Great. This guy's annoying. Oh, God. Even the music is stressful. Damn it! I got hit by that one. He's stunned, but I backed up. Blood Hunt is starting to become something I want. We're gonna look at that.
No challenge.
Damn. Power mulch. Oh, you like the wisps? Welcome to chat. I knew there might be one of you out there that likes the wisps. It's just, I don't know, to me, there's not much benefit. I hardly ever get the drops, especially in campaign. Like, I never dropped a talisman in campaign. So yeah, they even said in the last update that they were looking at wisps and that they were going to increase the loot, probably. Yep, there's a chance that the talismans... Some of the the talismans are cool. Like, I like the idea of the wisps. I think it's a good ad overall. But the implementation right now and the risk reward in a hardcore run isn't worth it. And there's a lot of those actually for hardcore. I just won't do it. All right, I need to switch this up. I'm still in sharing mode here. Whoops. There we go. But even what's interesting is even in trade, there's actually quite a, like, all right, the strong boxes. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've tried to buff a strong box and got like absolutely nothing for it. So even in trade, when the risk is very low, the reward is so low that I'll skip things like strong boxes. And then even shrines. I hit shrines essentially to take them off the table because they damage you and stuff beforehand, like if you don't pick it up right. But man, some of the animations on the shrines and the sounds, it's like stressful and annoying. Like, sorry, but I don't want meteors falling around me. Like, that's the last thing I want to see. Even if it's like, for me, it's kind of stressful, like PTSD inducing. All right, Delwyn's over here sad.
It's getting away.
I'm surprised it's not gone yet. What?
Don't let up.
Oh, God.
That's the one. Put it down.
See, this is where I die.
The spirit calls.
What's the spirit doing? Where's the ape? There it is.
The spirit calls.
Meet creature.
Okay, wasn't too bad here. No extra loot. And then Delwyn. Bye, Delwyn. See you next time. Doesn't that kind of feel like a real what's it called? Like a I can't think of the term for some reason, but when there's a build up and then no real payoff at the end, kind of a letdown. Very, man, it is too early. I cannot think of the term. All right, I think we can turn the music back on. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, we don't have to do Babala in Act 2 Cruel, right? Yeah, there's nothing to do there. So we skip Babala. I need to go do my trial, though, soon.
These statues are older than anything I've ever seen.
All right, cool. We made it to the gates. Power Mulch plays normal SSF, so I don't have to avoid it so hard. Yeah.
Let back.
Man, I think SSF... So I've been playing Trade for the first time this league. It's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel. Like, obviously, I do hardcore SSF just because it's like the challenge for me, I guess. But man, I have to learn crafting. Like, I have to really get good at crafting at this point because I am realizing I got really lucky last league on drops because I wasn't crafting at all, really. I know it's just RNG rolls, but there are definite ways to affect that RNG to your advantage as much as possible, and in SSF that is like so key. So I am enjoying being in Trade and just buying things, if I'm being honest. I've always kind of been that way in games like this. Is I'll go farm. I like to go grind and farm. I like to be out killing, and I like looting, and I like selling and buying more so than crafting. Like, that's just been kind of me forever. More of a market player than a crafter. These guys, their slam is brutal. Gotta be careful. Here's where Maim just is so strong. We'll use our spear field. What else am I not using? All right, yeah. Haven't been on this character since Thursday. Gotta relearn the kit a little bit. Lightning Spear hits like a wet noodle, so you won't really see me use it. SSF, since exists in PoE 1 and haven't traded before, it kind of ruins the progression curve for me. Yeah, exactly. So you were one of the OG SSF players back when they didn't even have the mode. That's intense. Like, I watched a video and they mentioned you guys. It's like part of the lore. Part of the PoE lore. Okay, let's start using the kit a little bit more. I'm rolling back when I have disengage. I'm not charging. Disengage is so strong and I underutilize it all the time. But it is really good. Dang, you play Ruthless too? Holy crap. Yeah. Nah, I'm glad too. Overall, this game's pretty damn hard, and I'd say on the more hardcore side of things, like even when I got to maps in Trade League and I started dying in maps, and then I looked down and I realized how much XP I had just lost. Like, what? This game punishes you. Like if you if you're not playing it correctly, you're gonna get punished. Yeah, so this league, it's been mostly about theory crafting, builds, and learning the game more on the mechanics side, scaling damage, scaling defensive layers, and all that. But I can see that trade is something I need to consider, or not trade, crafting, and I need to really learn the ropes there. So it might be something for later this league or end of or next league or something.
Who goes there? I will. Take care. Hello.
Okay. Did I identify? Yes.
Speak up. I will tell your tale.
Okay. Nothing.
Stay inside.
More nothing. Okay. What am I doing here? 285, 507. Okay, let's use this has the .15, but increased charges. Ugh. Get out of here. I don't need that much mana. Right now, I feel like this is actually... Let's stash this one. Flasks. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, my God. Oh. Jeez. All right. Let's use this one. I'm gonna have to check my gem levels. I know we checked recently. Let's see.
What? I will tell your tale.
I want to respec a couple points actually.
I have a different plan.
So this one. And this one. Oh, wow, Dex. Guess I can't. What is this, though? Okay, there. It's gonna be nice. We have the 25% block chance. I do want to eventually pick up Glancing Blows, I think, for this, but we'll see. All right. Started in 2012. Yeah, you're OG. We will get more and more crafting possibilities. Yes. It sounds like they're gonna kind of release a new crafting thing almost every single league, or every league is kind of what they said. It'll be interesting, and it just continues to build on itself. Fracturing and recoms are a nice start, though. I agree. I've been trying the recom combination, not doing so well. Like usually, I end up around a 30% chance. Gotten a couple items, and then from there, haven't been able to take those items where I want to take them. But I haven't really been farming the resources, so I haven't been able to do it nearly as much as you would have to do it in order to be successful. And then fracturing, I only have like 2 of those. I haven't used one yet. But yeah, I kind of wonder, what was I doing back in 2012 and all throughout? Because I played PoE 1, went to try out Fresia, so that was like my intro to Path of Exile. And man, that game is awesome. Like, I had a great time. So I'm enjoying just being in both games. However, PoE 2 is going to be my main. I'm not doing that. That rare is vicious. But every, towards end of league or so, PoE 1 will be what I probably hop over to and continue to get experience and enjoy like an entire other game that's been around and built on for years. Like, I feel like I'm in gamer heaven right now. And your stash charges transfer over. Like Path of Exile 2 new players who haven't gone and at least tried PoE 1, like, you really need to. You could be missing out on like half the benefit of being here. It is a lot of game though. So playing both of the games at a high level is quite the investment. You watched all my PoE 1 on YouTube. That was fun. But man, my build towards the end, like, I just wanted to get through campaign because the race was coming up in Path of Exile 2. So eventually I just started dying my ass off. Embarrassingly. But yeah, I kind of made that choice. Like, I just wanted to, I didn't want to mess around in the campaign any longer than I needed to. I was happy to salvage that build though. I still got that over there. I know Fresia is going to end soon. They're doing free Fresia private leagues, which is interesting. Fresia private league is interesting because it's a way to keep all those new ascendancies alive. Like, if you haven't, I mean, it's rare somebody who's actually gone and tried out all the Fresia ascendancies, so I've only got one character over there. But since I haven't done the actual game, like without Fresia, that's where I'll be heading. I'm not gonna mess around with the private league right now. Let's see. I gotta go over and ban somebody. So annoying. There you go. Cool. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the content. It was fun learning the game. Sometimes it's a bit stressful learning. It is. It is actually stressful learning a game like Path of Exile live. Because to me, there's a fine balance between like entertainment, comedy, and then just annoyance. So trying to make sure that, like, I legitimately do try to learn the game, right? But sometimes it's tough. Like, this isn't an easy game to learn. Oh, wow. This is a weird orientation. Okay, lightning resist, 55. Just watch out for that one slam. Basically.
Noxious Sycamore.
Shaman Ram! How is this possible?
Armor broken.
For the king!
That's what I like to see.
I shall dethrone you, Sycamore, and leave you to...
Is he gonna slam anyways after this? You gotta watch out for that shit.
I shall dethrone you, Sycamore!
Nice stun.
You to the sand!
Nice stun.
I
God.
peace.
This is so strong.
Christ me. Lift my corpse, drop the sand. This time, we choose war!
Receive the death you deserve! And I shall give you another!
We shall finish this!
Make haste!
Okay,
He must not escape!
let's get out of here. Too many tentacles on that platform for my taste.
Against us. This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Okay. Easy does it. Thought I control clicked. He had something to say. +3. It's the suffix. It's not bad, actually. Guess I may hold on to this. Roll it later for some quarterstaff using character. Okay. Now what? I gotta talk to someone and hit the map. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a lot different starting and as they're building on it every league.
You have your orders.
Yeah, it's daunting when you look at, and that's probably why a lot of players that haven't played it don't go and play it. It is daunting to go play a game that's been around, and you look at the list of expansions and leagues and stuff. 95. Oh, wow. Someone died at 95, position 40 on the hardcore SSF ladder. So I usually do this one, right? Keth.
This barren place holds an essence of water. Perhaps it is beneath the sands.
Ah, yes, we get 2 skill points. Still haven't done. We're gonna go do the trial soon. And I gotta go do Silver Fist. I wonder if I can tank his slam. I think I can. You haven't done Silver Fist in Act 3. The idea of facing off with Silver Fist. He has ended 2 of my hardcore runs. It's one of those things. Wisp. Might have to go that direction. Oops. Wrong way. Kind of looks like probably back here. Damn, dude. The idea of doing the trial is also a little concerning. These are things I want to get done, and we need to, basically. Like, definitely would like that next ascendancy. Just not sure exactly when I want to go do that. Is this it? Oh, hey. Forgot to spend the point here. I'm gonna go with the ultimatum. That's the chaos one, right? We're going chaos. It's typically what I've done, and actually, I don't think I've seen the Secamus second floor. I need to go do that on another character though. For the hardcore run, I settled into what I knew. Like, I don't want to discover new things at this point. I just want to level. Make sure we get the maps.
Meat creature!
All right. One sec. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, I don't recall Sanctum. Like, I know I can picture the items all in my inventory, but I'm kind of getting my understanding about like the trials the secret door. Like there are different little key texts in those items that determine exactly how far it goes and what it awards you and stuff like that. I didn't really realize that until getting into Trade League and actually being able to soak in the end game information and actually experience end game pretty much. Like last season, it was all in hardcore, and eventually we got there, but it's not like I really picked up a whole bunch. I mean, you know, kind of the basics or whatever, but there's still a lot that I'm learning about the actual end game mechanics. Tell you what's been annoying me though is Breach. Just because I'm always on these maps that are just awful for Breach. It feels so bad. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of maps that are really good for Breach. So I need to pay attention to that. Man, where is this? Over here? Delirium, like... I'm not sure how high a really high clear is, but I'm always around 4, and getting to 5 has been kind of difficult. My build isn't like the fastest wave clear. It does pretty well, but there's a little bit of a setup. I'm using Spearfield, which is a melee. Pretty much stops you in place, right? So I feel like that ability somewhat of a hindrance for Breach and Delirium.
You sensed it too, did you? The spirit.
Here's Delwyn. But yeah, I'm on the Ritualist on my main, and Breach, like, that's a good activity for a Ritualist. Starting to pick up the quality for the rings. I can't think of what they're called. Kind of scared me. Oh, I'm not laying my Bloodhound heart or Bloodhound mark. Got to. The stuns are insane. Kind of locked on Twisters this league. Yeah, so you like those maps. Okay, music again.
Face me.
I think we may have a checkpoint we can use here. I've not really tried the Twister thing yet.
How could
It's interesting going on PoE Ninja and seeing just what people are playing. Because yeah, Ritualist is pretty low, actually. Which is kind of surprising to me. When I saw the third ring, I just felt like that's so cool. I gotta play around with open wound though on my bleed build. Be interesting to try that out. I've not even seen it online. Like I don't know how it looks, but the way it reads, it's like there's this window of opportunity, and if you actually crit with a bleed hit in that window, like you're gonna destroy something. Of course, we're already basically destroying things without the window. Like, so I guess it gets to the point, like, how much do you need to destroy things? Like, is it really that important to hit this window of opportunity when you're bleeding something out, like, within 2 seconds anyways? And you can do it without worrying about a window. So I'm getting hit by these guys, but my Wind Dancer helped me out. Now you get hit by those, it's likely a light stun. Then you get hit by another, it's a light stun. Those things can kill you. Don't want to get hit by those little mobs. Yeah, the amount of light stun going on in the end game right now is interesting, I will say. It's definitely rage-inducing. Something like at this point, for this hardcore character, there's no way I'm not having stun resist stuff. Like, there's not a single chance. Yes, stun threshold. Like, I'm working on it on the trade character. You know, quality of life and not dying probably nearly as much, because it almost seems like that is what kills you almost every time. Yes, tactician, exactly. So I have decided, like, my tactician was playing around with the bow, the crossbow, and the spear, lightning. It was fun. It was cool, but I don't think that's going to be the end game build on that character. I think it's going to be another bleed character. We're going to see what the tactician can do in bleed. There's a lot of bleeding support in the tree. And then getting that stun threshold stuff. Now, that one node that's at the top, stay light, use cover, I think. Enemies have less accuracy based on range to you, but then you can only defend with like 50% of armor or something. There's a drawback or something. I don't think that does not look strong to me, but the node before that looks pretty damn strong. Yeah, I was playing around in Path of Building. Welcome back, by the way, Pika. Hope you're doing well on a Saturday. So I was playing around in Path of Building on the Tactician, and I'm gonna move it over to Bleeding. One thing I will say, the things that I want to do in the tree, kind of, I'm having a big trade-off between the bleed and, like, if I use, if we have Deepest Tower, using the low life skills, like all the things I want to do in the tactician, or yeah, the mercenary area, it's making me, like, my crit chance and my crit damage bonus, I'm not able to really affect those as much as I would like in the passive tree right now with the build that I have. So I'm looking at that, trying to figure out what the best trade-off is. Thing is, if you have Deepest Tower and you've got the low life support skills, like, that's essentially a guaranteed crit, basically. That's how much bonus damage you're doing. Like, you don't really need to crit when you got that thing on, man. I foresee some sort of nerf to that. Oh god. This is bad. Yeah, and this warrior, guess what? We're probably going bleed. Like, we are bleed boy. Season, or League 2. Dawn of the bleed. Nice! Your monk is almost in maps. Congrats. Now, is your monk having as good a time as the strength stacker? Man, this is very strong. This is one hell of a way to get to maps. I say that, and then we'll see what happens.
Did they really need all this to prove their faith?
It's a trap. About to hit that level. So, as far as like being this far in hardcore solo self-found, I really haven't taken a whole lot of characters this far, honestly. So, run number 12. Alright, run number like 11 or something, maybe 10, was my first time into Act 3. Or was it? I had a... Can't remember now. But anyways, I had a warrior that got up to Act 3. And then I think I had a couple setbacks. And then it was 12 with the monk. And then I think I had a setback. And then it was like... I don't know what run. With the first mercenary. And then I want to say... It was the second mercenary. So that's like 3 or 4 characters that have ever really been... Let's see here. Yeah, because... Oh, no, yeah. We haven't gotten to the Titan yet. So I've died to the Titan. So I took a sorceress and died to the Titan. I think I died to the Titan 2 times, actually. In a row. So those were like the setbacks. Ow.
My satchel is full.
Okay, we're full. I hit the level. Let's go. Coffee definitely got cold. It's impossible for me to play this game and actually drink a coffee effectively. Even when I'm not streaming, if I get a coffee and I come down and I play Path of Exile 2, I'll take a drink and it's like been cold for an hour. Oh, shoot. Big points. Yes. What is this going to do? We don't get to see the stomping ground side of things. That sucks. Big boy point. So, I think we go and we pick up attack damage right off the bat here. Let's check POB real quick. So, Stomping Ground 3615. So this does scale both Stomping Ground and Rake. Nice to see it. Sometimes so yeah, physical damage much better. We already have this one though. Area damage seems not the same here. Titanic gives us more stun buildup. Not as big on the damage increase. What do we have down here? Wow, 40% increased physical damage. That's a big point. What's the drawback? Wow. Oh, 5% reduced maximum life. Okay. I felt like there'd have to be a drawback for this one. Then we got shield. Oh, wow. Shield damage right here. That's nice. And then attack damage per 75 armor. That's not going to be too big until later. So that'll be a later point. Resolute technique. I don't think I've done that. That's supposedly pretty damn good. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, we're not really critting. You can just hit that. Private league for PoE 1? Not right now. Like, it's not a priority. Later, probably. Like, the thing about PoE 1, I was just talking about it earlier, is I've not experienced the original Ascendancies. So I should probably go play the actual game. So whatever league comes out for PoE 1 that goes back to the original Ascendancies, I'll go do that first. And then I've got a long ways to go probably before I'm like, you know what? I need to play the new Ascendancies. I don't know. It's interesting. Hey, this, yeah, let's hold on to that. That's an upgrade. 241 on the armor. I've qualityed that, it looks like. I'd have to rune this thing out. How many do I have? 1. I need to be on the lookout for basic armor that has rune slots like this one, but it's energy shield. But yeah, something like this. I want to pick up the rune slots for the Smith of Kitava gear. I've not been checking this. It's not good. It's pretty good fire res there. That is pretty good. Let's play around with that.
Thank you.
This is a pretty decent helm for us too. It shores up our intel issue. This has actually pretty good rolls on it too. Damn, I should, before snap buying something, I should probably look a little better. Oh wow, look at the life on that one. What the hell is going on here? This has energy shield and an intel requirement. All right. I think we're gonna get this new helm. Seems pretty good.
A deal is made.
And it's got a rune slot. We just lost some strength or what? The hell? What the hell did I have on? Did I just buy? What did I just buy? My helm was sick. The evasion's much higher. This has the cold resist and the life regen. But yeah, that wasn't nearly as much an upgrade as I thought. I don't know when I picked this up. Sin, what's up? I'm wasting my cash. Hard-earned gold. I think this is still better. Let's roll this one. Oh my god, I'm so sick of T1. That's a pretty nice prefix. T2.
Goodbye.
When you have no currency, the RNG is like devastating. Oh my god. It's devastating. The graveyard. This is... Did I just hold on? I didn't buy this, right? I would not do that, right? Okay. I guess we just break this down. I'm not going to ruin it out. Let's roll the belt. T9 roll on mana. And cold resist. We'll hold on to that for something. Guess it's probably time to check gem levels before they get away from me. What the hell is all this? No movement speed. Damn, look at the roll on life though. Recombo. Too bad we don't have the currency till end game, so. But, I mean, getting that max health off of there, maybe, I don't know. Okay. A side grade, yes. That's exactly what I did. An expensive side grade. At least I can shore up some resistance. We're heading into Fire Boss. Charm. Fire, where are you? Can you zoom in? Alright, cool. Is there anything else I wanted to do? I don't think so. Ah, so you forego move speed. That's probably a good idea, since if you were playing it correctly, you'd be charging a lot more. I'm not using shield charge nearly as much. I usually open with Rake.
You shall fall!
But yeah, we should shield charge more. I love having a shield. This is a little dangerous.
Meek creature!
Meek. Keep getting slowed here. This sucks. Oh my god. Please. One thing about Rake is that, god, does it miss, man. Like, it is janky on the movement dash. It LOS is like crazy on doorways and stuff like that. Being slowed on a rake build really sucks. Wow. Do we go in there? Yes, we do. Great. This is probably too dangerous for my taste.
It's a trap.
Why am I slowed again? Jeez, what is going on? Is there anything really that should slow me this bad right now? I don't see a debuff. Nothing's hitting me. What the hell? Yeah, guys, this is ridiculous. There we go. TP to town, go back, alright. Not a good time to be super slow, but guess it wasn't that bad. Yeah, this area, I usually skip it, but man, I'm feeling so strong. I'm overconfident, and that's when you die. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost got me. Yeah, much better. Thanks for the tip there. I probably would have suffered for like way too long. Wow, got the lightning res on that. That's pretty good. Tired of seeing accuracy though. It's like only one class in the game actually cares about it. One ascendancy. And it seems to me like they really buffed the accuracy rolls in this league, honestly. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Yeah, I got that one. Just now, actually. Resolute technique. Here's the sort of the pathway we're taking. After this, there's some stuff down here. Area of effect right here. Man, I would like to somehow get glancing blows with this, but that's a travel. But traveling's not too bad here, so maybe. And then there's some things up here, and then there's some things over here a little bit. This block one here. Yeah. I've been planning ahead this time, which is different. Feels good. Having some sort of path. Unused weapon passive. Yeah. It's like, it's hard because it doesn't really scale your... It doesn't scale your stomping ground at all, right? Eventually, maybe like that's probably end game material when we shift out of Stomping Ground and into something else. Yeah, these guys are hurting. Yeah, I'm trying to pick up only things that scale both Rake and Stomping Ground. Of course, Strength doesn't scale both, but it's just the travel thing and does help with life, and we're looking pretty good on life. Oh, the swap passives. Yeah, I know. You're big into swap, aren't you? For a leveling character like this, like, I don't know, I'm more save that for later type of deal. Keep it simple.
To die. He holds a new loyalty now.
Oh, I just ran right in here.
My king nears.
No. The stun goes off immediately. Oh my god. I ran into that wall and almost got it. Get the mark on. Not bad at all. Was Spearfield actually breaking armor? I did not tell, but I've been slightly confused about how... Is it armor break? Yeah, because for armor break, you have to have something that actually does it. Oh, what it is it's my Bloodhound mark. And then any damage I'm doing then is what's doing the armor break. Yeah, because I looked into this. I was like, what's going on with armor break here? It's this. So on Bloodhound's mark, you've got single out, physical damage taken. So as long as we have this on there, we're doing the armor break. Yeah, because I love armor break, but trying to make sure that you have something that's actually breaking the armor sometimes. We just added this late last stream, so.
Rest now.
Can I? No, I'm gonna have to get rid of something. Oh wait, how big is this thing? There we go.
I will honor your sacrifice.
Yeah, I agree. Physical or armor break.
How can I advise?
It's really good. I would like to be able to get shock on as well, but right now our lightning spear is just so bad that it's useless pretty much. But eventually we'll be looking into that towards the end game, is how do we get both shock and armor break? Chaos resistance on this one. Guess we'll stash it. 19 strength. Stun threshold. Guess we're good. This has critical hit chance on a suffix. Fire damage.
Hello?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's probably true. Companion. Actually, we could actually get that online right now. That's a good idea. It would require me to farm for the right one, which we can do. That'd be pretty strong, actually. Dang. Why did I save this?
Careful, Storm.
Please take this from me. Guess I never rolled it. Not good enough.
Stay in sight.
So let's check gems real quick. Let's pull like level 12s. Just see where we're at with everything. So we can update that. Spear. Yeah, so 106. We can't really do that. We'll have to bump down. But I think it's level 9. Let's see. So yeah, we could do this. Now let's look at Spirit. What did we do? Oh, Wind Dancer. I feel like Wind Dancer is still pretty good with the knockback and everything. For now, what we're gonna do? Oh, I can't. So I can't get Spirit on my chest. So we'll have to look for Spirit on a neck piece before we make that jump, I think. Right now we're doing fine, but it's something we can work towards. Yeah. Yeah, too early for that. Dex, we're looking at 83 right now. 255 on strength. All right, so let's check levels again. 10, 10, 10. What happens here anyways? We'll have to look at that one. Level 9 probably. So attack damage does go up. Does it matter? I don't understand this. Doesn't really matter. Save it. Good ring. Yeah, I'm in Cruel. We're moving along. All right. Now we go do the bone area probably. No, we'll do the Titan. I gotta go do my trial though. It's about time we go do the trial. Yeah, it's very fast, very simple. I think this is like extremely strong. This is just as strong, if not even stronger than the gemling around these levels. This has been even more of a steady good time compared to Quarterstaff as well, right? Quarterstaff has some areas, you know, where it takes a little while, I guess, to get online fully. Especially, like, depending on resonance and charge staff and stuff, you're always culling and that having that charge staff all the time. So there's a lot more to kind of worry about and work towards. Whereas this is just like plug and play. Hit the gas and go. Just no big deal. So you even during the reveals and the patch notes and stuff, you were thinking, man, this is probably going to be pretty good. Yeah, I am definitely going to be looking for any mechanic or interactions that allow you to stack strength in a meaningful way for both offensive and defensive because it is super strong. Strength stacking for leveling is really strong. I mean, last time I was the gemling doing it on with the Pillar of God, and with that character, you pretty much needed the Pillar of God in order to do it. This character, you don't really need much. Strength, life, and resist on gear in your set. Yeah. I like it. I foresee a lot of warriors in my hardcore future.
Good riddance.
I guess mercenary too. And the huntress can travel over to the strength area pretty easily. And there's quite a bit to actually pick up on the way too. So yeah. And you're traveling, which is fine when you're strength stacking. Yeah. Interesting. We've got the leveling tech. Is there a reser over here? I need to make sure. Where are you? We need to get Blood Hunt online, I think. More so than Cole. I'm not using the frenzy charges at all. I think we switched that out. Our blood is... we're starting to bleed things out a little bit more. Okay, so where are we going here? Here we go. Yeah, so Sin, there's a build out there. It's a Deadeye build that uses the charges for Lightning Spear and for Serpent Sting attack, whatever it's called. And it, like, you're constantly frenzied on the Lightning Spear, which is blasting the map. And then for bosses, you're one-tapping them as well. You get up to 7 frenzy charges. And then you consume, I think, all of them for the Serpent's thing. Like, yeah, it's crazy. So there's that. And then I'm kind of working on something that is going to use a lot of frenzy charges. It's going to be this tactician bleed character where I'm in pin in order to frenzy up my lightning spear for all my wave clear. And it'll be basically just constantly pinning or blowing everything up. And if it dies and it pins, you still get the charge. So you essentially have frenzy charges the entire time for wave clear on lightning spear, and then bleed for the bosses essentially in rares. And that's what I'm doing on my ritualist, but it'll be a bit different because I won't need spear field for pin for my frenzy charges. That's what I'm doing. I'll instead just be able to use lightning spear, so it takes spear field completely out of the build. Which is pretty nice, actually, because I like Spearfield. It's a cool skill, but ultimately it's slow. You're stationary. There's issues with Spearfield. So yeah, after this stream, essentially, I'm not streaming till Tuesday, and I will be working on, well, I'll probably kind of work on the I'm sorry, the shit. We'll be working on the ritualist a little bit because I've got a little bit of updating I want to do there. I want to shore up my defensive layers and stuff like that and kind of really settle into my end game build. And then the tactician I'll be working on. Let's pick up that striking spear. That's been the meta version of Lightning Spear. I haven't even seen it in action for all the talk about it. Yeah, same here. I'm the same way sometimes. I hear about these things. I'm like, okay. Last night, I decided, all right, what the hell is this Lightning Spear shit going on that I keep hearing about? So I went and found a video. I don't recall who it was. I'd share it. But it was all the tech. So I sat down. I even made myself a hot cocoa. Man, life is good. Hot cocoa and a build guide on Path of Exile 2. That's how you should wind down for the evening.
No challenge.
Oh, it's not the one. Man, I thought we dropped the lightning one. Still good. Maim is really good though on Lightning Spear, I will say. So even though it's slow, or not Lightning Spear, Spear Field. Even though it's slow, you slow everything that runs into it. It is pretty nice. All right, these two need to die. This guy needs to die. That's right. Yeah, panic wise, like if I on that ritualist, if I get overwhelmed and I've got to rely on like essentially spear field to try to get out of it, that is not where you want to be in this game. Let me tell you. That does not feel good. Shit! God. I totally flubbed. I literally like just got sucked into a twister. This sounds annoying, man. Oh my god. Especially, I mean, even the map itself. Like now, I probably missed something over here too. Yeah, exactly. As soon as you start feeling good in a hardcore run, watch out. Yeah, this game is very, very interesting on like time to death, TTD. Basically, it can be, you can go from 100% to 0% in less than a second at almost any time. Graciel, thanks for the lurk. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great weekend in the dungeon. Yeah, insta GG. So far, I have died, I think, one time, probably two times. I think my last hardcore character, run number 19 in maps, I could probably attribute to inattention and chatting. Because I died to the... I always forget the name of the thing. Volatiles. I stood in like multiple volatiles and they just blew me up and I didn't even see them. But and then one time while I was leveling a hardcore character, I looked over at chat and then I went over and I turned the corner in like one of the Val areas and just got the multiple staff slams into the face and died immediately, just like you say. Like, it was just done. Looked over, looked back, dead. Midnight, welcome to chat. Thanks for joining. Wazzy. It's hardcore harder, you just have one life. Yeah, it's just one life, basically. Same game. One life to live. Dude, I just got goosebumps. Freaking myself out now. I'm talking about my previous deaths. Yeah, the staff guys, man. They're brutal. I will say Spearfield is pretty damn good for those zones where people, where the mobs are charging you like that. So just laying it down early and often pretty much stops them with maim. Colossus is interesting. I was actually in maps and doing a Colossus and doing what I normally do and standing where I thought I should stand. And then it turned out I should not be standing where I was standing and I got stabbed to death. So yeah, even this Colossus is starting to freak me out. The issue with this game is that everything can kill you, like everything. So eventually, if you play enough, like for a while, there were bosses that had never killed me. And it was like, all right, cool. But then I play the game long enough and I go through enough runs where eventually pretty much everything has killed me by this time. So now I've got a healthy fear of pretty much everything in the game, which is kind of good. Like it's a good and bad thing, I guess.
I've no more room.
I guess we go back to town here. Yeah, like for instance, that fire boss, the crazy lady in the cavern or the mines. I'd never died to that, ever. And then one day, I'm leveling an alt, not even on stream, and I'm kind of like watching YouTube or something. She goes and she starts doing her swing, and I get absolutely demolished. She one-hits my hardcore character, and I'm like, so that's what that does. Interesting, okay. Now I'm scared of her. It's actually not that hard to trip up on that 5-swing attack.
Young one.
Gary, welcome back. Yes, Viper Lady. So yeah, Viper Lady killed me. That was one that it was like my claim to fame almost. Never been killed by Viper ever. First time killed her, second time killed her, like in hardcore. One of the hardest bosses in the game. What Yeah, I was in Trade League. Yeah, that was during League start leveling. I died to Viper like twice or something like that. Yeah. Sucks. Why would I hit this? Is there any... there's probably never a character I will use that wants cold damage right there. Okay.
Speak up.
Whoa, holy shit. T8 roll at this level, 111 max life. Increased rarity. Interesting. I wish I had a little more currency. I can't really... I can't even wear it. I'm so stretched thin on decks and stuff. But we'll put it in our number 10 tab, which means good. This is the exact... No, okay. I want this one. And then... Where am I? I think we're here. 12 to 50 has a reduce. We don't care about that, though. Yeah, let's do that one. This is big. Oh, this has reduced attack speed all the way. Damn, that sucks. But 50%. With our big rake, like, yeah, we care about this. I don't want it. I don't want to do that right now. We're spamming rake on this guy compared to last time. Damn. Well, now what? I guess the area of effect down there, we could travel, pick up more health. It's been a while since we traveled. Keep picking up the strength. And then hit area of effect probably right at the end of campaign. All right. Fire. Got the fire set up. Damn, dude. Talking about all this dying. Okay, so I've done everything in here. Interesting. Was I just in here for... I must have been really chatting in here because I've found everything and I'm in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Allergy season. Holy crap. It's killing me right now. Been doing the yard work stuff. Trying to improve the yard.
The first ones cannot help me here.
Put up a little fence thing in the backyard. We've got a dog. But we want to like plant some stuff in an area. So because he likes to destroy things sometimes, we fenced off an area of the yard. Of course, letting him out, you know, had to watch the reaction. Where a portion of his domain has been stripped away out of nowhere. It's the little things. Wow. Oh, this guy. I was gonna say, I've never seen a rare one of these, actually. Now that I think about it. The little guys. Jeez, what is going on over here? Who is doing this? Die. Please. I don't like lightning. But overall, we have improved the stash. So, I mean, if we die, it is what it is. We rinse and repeat, right? Gotta accept the eventual death. My mantra is, my character is already dead. I am my stash. My stash is my character. I am leveling up my stash. This character is a mule. A vessel. Yes.
Become dead!
I wish, I think they should really improve the UTX. Is that what it's called? Anyways, like the skins and whatever. MTX. I think I said U because U is the button you push for the map, because M is MTX. Which, like, I still have problems with that. Anyways, yeah, they need to really up their stash MTX game. Not the tabs and all that, but like I want my stash to literally talk to me. Like I want my stash to all of a sudden start dancing or something. Like it needs more personality. Yeah, custom stashes. Especially for like the solo self-found player, but not in a guild really, kind of doing a solo thing. Like, man, you could implement like literal AI, like Chat GPT on your stash and have a friend. That's how much they should pimp out the stash MTX. I should be able to ask it questions about my build, and it should actually, like, be helpful. That was just the other checkpoint, right? Yeah. Yeah, who needs Deckard Cain when you have stash, bro? And to be honest, like, because Stash is my actual character, I think Stash should actually give me quests. I should be working for Stash, basically. Stash bro. What is it? This has to be it, right? Huh. I guess there's an intermediary checkpoint that I don't recall. Alright, I need to use my disengage way more, and my shield bash. These are good skills that I'm just neglecting. But yeah, I like going in with Rake.
Steel yourself!
AI, LLM in games, generate maps based on current skill level. Yeah, dude. Seriously, there's going to be a huge jump in games like this once they start actually leveraging it. I'm surprised it's not already happening. I feel like the development time frame for these developers is just maybe a little too long. That's why we haven't really seen it in action. But like NPCs, I mean, NPCs are gonna get out of control. It's gonna get weird. Games are gonna get next level, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little concerned now all of a sudden. Damn it. So there's an intermediary, I can't say that word, checkpoint that either, yeah, that's annoying when that happens. Why? This map is killing me right now. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, you could, it'll scale. Scale difficulty and everything. Ugh, that'd be kind of rough though. You'd feel like you never get to the point where you're feeling good about your build and your character. Never ending grind, wall after wall after wall. I feel like that could be brutal. Okay. Fire resist is up. Let's do this. God dang it.
It's enormous.
Right here. This is where... Okay, good. I swear I got hit by that. Damn it. Oh, come on. Ooh, that is so close. Ah, damn, I took a stab like a champion. Holy shit. This build. I just got stabbed by this guy like nothing, man. Oh, God. Wow, that is insane. Time to go do Silver Fist, I think. I skipped I skipped Silver Fist in Act 3. I think it's time. Holy smokes. I've never taken a stab like that. I don't know if that was a direct hit or what. If it was maybe just the AoE portion, but I've never been hit by that and survived. And it didn't even like phase me almost. That's weird. That had to have been just AoE splash or something. Oh, hey, there's somebody here with us. Level 60. Surprised we're not dead. Wow. These are decent. Well, I guess the evasion overall is higher here, so yeah, I don't think evasion evasion doesn't do anything for that hit because it's AoE and it's a slam. So I don't know what the hell happened. We have a high health pool. And I really don't have much armor either. I don't... Strikes. Slam attacks do not count as strikes. And then AoEs don't either, right? But yeah, it's like the only thing is really armor. Well, physical damage. I mean, armor and health, really. Anyways, Jose, welcome to chat. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a great weekend. Oh, man. The adrenaline.
I will tell your tale.
Alright, I need Blood Hunt. I'm not using Coal. We can only use a level 9, I think. Spear, Blood Hunt. Where are you? I'm not using Lightning Spear either. Might as well get rid of it. But I've got nothing else to really put on that I care to use, so it is what it is. Execute? Do I have one? Yeah. And then... Let's see what the game says. See, this is where Stash Bro AIML would come in handy. Oh, shit. Wait a second. That's a level 3. Never mind. Let's try something else. What am I doing? You now have access to Vault. Yeah, let's see what happens here. So we're gonna try culling a little bit more, and then also we could really use Spirit. I've not been checking this vendor. God dang it. I've been in maps too long on my main. But we need a Spirit neck piece for Frenzy, for Combat Frenzy, I think. That might be the direction we're heading at this point, now that we've got level 3 support gems. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Wow. I have never seen I swear, Sea Glass always comes with like magic damage. 10% critical hit chance on this thing. I've never seen a spear like this, actually. I've not.
A deal is made.
Light radius. Accuracy, of course. I don't know if we can actually get this there, but look at the... I guess I should have looked at this a little more carefully. 91 dex and 65 intelligence and 36 strength. Good God. But normally I always see the elemental damages on here naturally, right? I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, exactly. This roll was pretty bad. I don't think we really get there. Plus, it's got bad requirements for us.
Take care.
I don't know. I bought it. 3,000 gold. I feel bad just disenchanting. I'll hold on to it for the rest of League for no reason instead.
Young one. Do not want.
All right, so now it's bone area. But we need to try out lightning spear now. Perfect zone to pick this up, actually. The hell is it? Here we go. Nesto, what's up? Welcome. 2 more prefix on the spear. Yeah, I'm broke, man. This is hardcore. I'll just show you real quick. This is what we have to craft with right now. So that spear was not going to get any more love and attention. The spear is pretty much dead to us.
How does anyone live in this forsaken wasteland?
We have to hit pretty hard with our blues at this point. All right, so let's call this guy. So it's another clear tool in our toolkit, I guess. It's not going to hit as hard because we've been scaling the strength and all that, and it's that physical plus lightning. It's still going to hit decently, though. Let's see. Yeah, it's not just clearing the screen. It's not bad, though. Yeah. Could use a lot more regals. I'd love to regal more things. So how's your weekend? What are you doing? Are you playing anything? I might be off guild chat right now. Ooh, I took a slam there. Like a champ. Alright, getting way too overconfident. Let's dial it back.
Necromancy!
Disenchant every rare? Basically, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really sold anything, actually. I disenchant everything. As long as I'm not stashing it for some purpose. Whoops. Wow, what was that? Oh, yes. What other games are you playing? By the way, guys, we do have a guild in game, so if you're interested in joining, the first step is to just join the Discord that's linked in the video description. In Discord, just basically say hi, that you want to join the guild. We do group runs from time to time. It's hard to, usually on the weekends mainly. I'm trying to do one tonight sometime probably. We'll see though. Sometime this weekend, I'm definitely trying to get in there. Ah, League of Legends. That's a game I've never played. The only MOBA that I ever played was Heroes of the Storm, because I've been somewhat of a Blizzard fanboy, I guess. I've played like all the games. Lots of World of Warcraft, Diablo, some StarCraft. Can't think of the others. Hearthstone. I played a lot of Hearthstone too. So yeah, the fact that Heroes of the Storm brought like all of their metaverses into one. Dude, the shooter game too. I just recalled that that's actually a Blizzard game. I've been locked out of my Blizzard account for so long, but can't even think of the name of it. Yeah, Overwatch. I played a lot of Overwatch too. So yeah, I'm like all over the place on Blizzard games, but I haven't been even in the BattleNet for like almost a year now, because I got locked out of my damn account, and they won't just help me get back in. It's ridiculous. Pissed. I switched my email. It's a long story, but I can't log in.
This land of the dead has no end.
Diablo 2. I would like to get back on Diablo 2. Yeah, I never played Overwatch 2. Just Overwatch. To me, Overwatch 2 seemed kind of ridiculous, actually. I don't even know what it did. It's nice having a ranged ability now. Whoa, rolled right into that. Hey, Eth, welcome back. And thanks for lurking. I hope your weekend is going well as well, of course. Yeah, I just have to figure out my account. I don't want to have to start new on my Blizzard account. That's pretty shitty, actually. I wouldn't be the first person to have to do that, though, for whatever reasons, and it's not the end of the world, I guess, but god dang, dude. Yeah, the WoW, mainly it would be the WoW progress, and I guess there's progress in Overwatch if I ever played that again. The Diablo stuff, it's like it's locked in Legacy League or Legacy Season or whatever standard, so wouldn't really care about that. But having to buy a game that I've already bought, yeah, there's issues here, issues that I need to work out. It's time to reach back out to Blizzard, I guess, again. God, what the hell? It's like you can't get good support. Wow, so they completely stopped on Overwatch 1 and then released a lackluster version. Yeah, that sucks. Overall, though, oh yeah, and all my progress in the game that I brought up originally, which I can't remember now. Heroes of the Storm. Like unlocking all those characters and stuff, leveling all those up. Yeah, that's a lot. I do enjoy Heroes of the Storm. I should probably just install that if I can eventually. Just to play like a MOBA. Look at the meme. Alright, I'm in trouble. Bad position right there. Honestly, hardcore mainly is about, I mean, there's a lot of things, but it's the in-game knowledge you get from just the practice, knowing the mobs, and having a decent understanding of when you're in trouble before you're in too much trouble. Like, that's really key in a game where you can just get deleted. I guess I'll touch this effigy thing. It's funny, I'm like right next to a blue chest. And it's almost not even worth bending over. Oh, Project Zomboid. Man, that's a fun game. Gosh. I will not be able to play that, though. That is just too much game. That is an intense amount of game for... It doesn't look... Like, if you just look at Project Zomboid and... Oh, okay, yeah. Seems like it'd be kind of cool or whatever. There's a lot of game packed into that thing, man. As far as survival games, I mean, that's up there for me. I'm not huge on survival games anyways, but that game is awesome. What was this checkpoint? Did I miss it? Yeah, I guess once you learn the ropes on that game, just like this kind of, you start to settle in and know your progression curve, what you need to do. Dude, some of the content creation that comes out of a game like that, like I was watching some videos back when I was playing that game, and I was laughing so hard at some of the shit that would happen to these streamers. Dude, as far as content for streamers and like funny things happening and maybe even some role play. Damn it, I can't think of the guy's name. But basically, Grand Theft Auto 4, I think it is, the one that's been out for a while that everybody's playing. I think that's 4. I don't think it's 5. I went in a complete circle. Anyways, there's this mod called the Academy out there, and they've modded this thing to be legit role play for cops and bad guys. And you get on, I guess you get on this and you choose, you know, which side you're on or whatever. But the cops like are literally on comms, and your character's like literally like going down like and talking to dispatch. Dispatch is like saying, hey, there's somebody who, you know, ran someone over on, and they're giving the address basically. And as the cop, you got to know where that's at and actually respond as a cop. You're pulling people over, and when they pull people over, they're role playing pulling over. Oh, so it's Grand Theft Auto 5. All right. Thanks, Bobbius. Welcome back. But yeah, so I was tuning into this streamer, just like, I don't even play Grand Theft Auto, but man, was it hilarious. It was so fun. And I'm not much of a role player at all, really. But dang, it made me want to join that server. So for players in this server, like you could choose to be a bad guy, and then there's like obviously there's probably players in this server who have become like a crime boss, so they're like orchestrating actual crime. Whereas if you just join, you're probably just doing your own little petty crimes or whatever. But there's the chance that the streamers who are on this academy thing pull you over and arrest you. When you get arrested, you go to like actual processing and you go through the same sort of motions that you would. Like, yeah. This is legit role play, guys. I was impressed.
Weakling!
Milsim. You did that in Arma. Respecting the ranks and calling orders, etc. Yeah, that's interesting. I have never really role played like that in a game. I've never even played Dungeons and Dragons. I always wanted to, but I never really had friends who like I never found a Dungeons and Dragons group. But anyways, I was talking with like a neighbor or something, and turns out they game, or they mainly board game, but then they talked about Dungeons and Dragons. And the conversation was kind of going like, it was kind of going where I'm like, oh, wait, oh, I might get invited to a Dungeons and Dragons group. So we're chatting and whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, we could do board game night. And then I was like broaching the Dungeons and Dragons. And he was just like, oh, yeah, our group is full. I was like, damn, man, that sucks. That's so close. All right. What do I do? Let's spend this point. Dang, you played for 30 years. And the other thing is these days with Discord, you can get cameras that are down on your table and actually do board games through Discord now. There's like apps and stuff that I saw, and I'm like, wow, okay, so it's if I really wanted to get into this, I could at this point pretty easily, I guess. All right.
More foul magics.
Let's get him over here. Shit. This thing hurts. Get away from me. Damn it, my flask is already half. I gotta kill something. Oh no! Get away from me! What do I do? Oh, I need to put my stun on this guy. What am I doing? I broke his armor. I need to get down there. Yes! Shit, I got hit by that lightning.
Now for the necromancer.
Where is he? Oh, not this one. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on. Why don't I have my mark on him, man? Seriously. There we go.
Join the dead. These tusks are what I seek.
Dang, the warrior has things to say, man. Alright. Got there. Dumbo's mom. There are definitely some classic Disney movies that have just completely fallen off the radar for me. It's almost as if like the major classics, like I don't know, I don't run into them. It's not like I'm on Netflix, or I guess I would have to be on Disney Plus. But yeah. Jeez. This thing is awkward.
Thank you.
I will tell your tale.
Okay, I got that one. When the game is your DM and your players create the environment, that's another experience. Yeah, the role-playing stuff. It'd be interesting for me trying to settle into role play, I guess. I don't think I'd act like this warrior.
It is time to... You have your orders.
Are we in the dreadnought? Wow, that's crazy. Where do I go? There it is. The exclamation marks on the map need to be some other color or something.
Slaves. This goes against everything the Ezamites stand for. Let the pursuit continue. Don't want to start a fight.
You know, a YouTube video that's like one of my classic favorites is Roll a D6. It's like a music video, but it's all about D&D. It's hilarious. I still watch it from time to time. It's amazing how old that video is, though. On YouTube, like, was it 14 years old or something? Like, what the hell?
This is a graveyard unlike any other.
Oh, yeah, we got to go through all Deshar stuff. Yeah, that's right. We get 2 extra points here. Once we get those 2 points, I think it's time to go do Silver Fist, and then we'll also do our trial, I think. We're way beyond where I should have done those. Hell, I'm almost up to Silver Fist and Cruel. I'm gonna skip him too. We'll do him when I'm at T15 or something. Funny WoW video, you know, is Leroy Jenkins. Big blue dress. I don't get... Dude, there was a WoW series that was good. It was called... Man, what was that called? It was like a series. The Guild. So it was called The Guild, and it was like these WoW players, basically, MMO players, trying to play the game in real life or whatever. It was funny. But yeah, like a classic video that I think probably came out before YouTube even was
Steel yourself.
my hands are shaking. You know that guy? I think it was no, it wasn't Call of Duty. It was Source. What's the dang? I can't think of it. Counter-Strike. It's one of my favorite gaming video memes ever.
No challenge.
Wow, what is this? Gary, wasn't that recent though? Oh no, that's Anixia. I saw a recent one where a group of hardcore players, FPS Duck, yeah, that's right. Welcome, Slim. So, yeah, recently, because now, WoW, you can actually go and do a hardcore run, like they have that. And recently, a group of hardcore players was in one of the classic raids, and they all basically got demolished, and it turned into an instant WoW classic video, basically. And it's new. Oh, so you saw that, Bobbius? Yeah, it was. I watched it. I was interested. YouTube feed got me again, you know. Hadn't watched a WoW video in years, basically, and then all of a sudden, it knows. Not going in there. Here we go. I do want to get the waypoint though, at least. But yeah, I think it's time. We'll have a big point update here. 4 points plus ascendancy plus a level probably. No, we won't level through all that. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know the folks who were actually in the video. I don't follow them at all. But yeah, that was some drama. That was some drama. I can't imagine though playing a hardcore World of Warcraft and actually progressing a raid team through the raid content. Like, god dang, that's about as high level of gaming as you can possibly get. Like, what is harder than that? Some of these rares, man.
Meat creature.
Wow, that guy Came in like a wrecking ball. Okay, maybe through here actually. Yeah, okay. Checkpoint, and then let's make sure we get the waypoint here.
I pray I'm not too late.
All right, we get to do some things that I avoided because it would kill me, and I still feel like it could kill me, but let's go. Jungle Ruins. Level 34, I'm like level 60 almost, but 55. I can tank a slam, I think. Let's not do it though. I don't want to test that theory. Okay, is this his area already? No. And after this, we'll do the trial. This might be, this is his area.
Creature, it's all muscle.
Dang, I'm impressed. My warrior is impressed with this creature. It's all muscle. Alright, that was easy. That's how I like to do Silver Fist, guys. I don't like to mess around with that.
First ones.
Now, go get these points. I guess I could have gotten the points before doing Silver Fist. Let's see. In Act 3 all of a sudden. Act 2.
Who goes there? You find I have.
There you go. Shoot. There we go. Boom. 4 points. We'll continue to travel. I wonder if I have a jewel. $14.70. Then jewel. I don't think I've been picking some up. Spell damage, melee damage right there. Let's just do that. Yeah, I guess. All right. I think that scales both sides of the equation here.
The path to... Thank you.
Get rid of this. That might not be a bad roll to hang on to, actually. Hold on to that. Oh, and then this thing. Okay, got Amber Folicide. This is probably pretty good. It's a high level, so it's not leveling material. No idea.
Speak up.
Okay, let's get rid of that.
I will tell your tale.
Oh, I can do this too. Playing catch up here. Black Jaw for the fire res. I don't think I did actually. Let me go do that too. Good call. I skipped him as well, huh? This is Act 2 Cruel is where like I go and try to remember everything that I skipped. Where is that exactly? So I have to find one of these things.
I'm not ready. Tower.
Got stuck on the level, of course. it's the light stunning, and also it's the level itself that usually kills me. Like, the level doesn't actually give me the killing blow, but it's... I stub my toe or get my ankle caught in something and then get light stunned or something and then die. Guess it's over here. So this next ascension, we're going to get... Ooh, yeah, man, I'm excited. We're gonna get, like, more crafting capability, right? So we're gonna get 20% strength. And then we'll see what else. That's big. Holy shit, that's big.
Another one of these things. I should keep this, just in case.
Probably get the other resistance, so that would be cold. But there might be something better. But if we had a stash and we could just manage our resistances easier and just pick and choose, right? It'd be better. Don't even have runes, really. Got one orb. So I think we pick up the cold resistance and the 20% to strength. There's another cold. I don't need it, though. Just need to find Blackjaw. Or Blackjack, or whatever. These guys are annoying. I like that they did a sound pass for specters and companions to make sure that they're not super annoying. Imagine you get that companion and it has that sound the entire time it's with you. Like the chattering whatever sound that those rats make. I mean, dude. It'd be super annoying. But I guess, you know, something that I have not really looked into at all and not been paying attention to is the Spectre game out of PoE 2 right now. Like, does anyone know if you can really break things with Spectres at this point? Or is it just kind of a cool thing to have or something, like not that big a deal? Like, what's the Spectre meta right now? Leading into this patch, it's one of the things that people were probably super excited about. But I've not really heard anything about it. Damn it, I missed the that's what she said. I'll have to just sit here and think back. Is this it? This does not look like it. Yeah, that's not it. So, sounds like Spectres may have been a little bit of a letdown.
Good riddance!
Dude, where is this place? Dang it. This is one issue with skipping this guy. Probably not down here. That up. Okay, maybe it is down here. This is it. All right. This is... Look at the stun come out. Watch out. Okay. So now we're caught up on that. Let's go do the trial. Trial can still be rippy, I think, but we're in hardcore. This is why we do it later.
I can't pretend, I promise you. If you hear a click, duck.
Here to help. Bye-bye.
Let's roll this thing. All attributes. T2 max mana.
Here to help.
Worthless. Yay. This time I actually got the waypoint.
A man of two worlds comes to
It actually says Camaro. Does it always say that? Or is it telling you what boss is at the end? I'd never noticed that.
Chaos only favors those who are capable.
I don't like pyramid beams. This is actually maybe good for us on our bleed with the debuffs. Or is debuffs...
Time is your enemy.
Nice. I don't mind having the Chimera.
Challenger, prove yourself worthy of chaos.
Oh, the first boss is always Chimera? Interesting, I didn't realize that. It wasn't in last league. Maybe they changed that.
Mechanisms.
So what do I do? Ooh, shit. Got hit by that. Yeah, I'm totally over leveled. Shouldn't have any issues, but wouldn't it be embarrassing? That's the thing about streaming a game like this, is there's always the capacity to be completely embarrassed and look like an idiot. Save this thing. I'm like 55. I just got slammed. Nothing happened. 55 for what zone is this? 38. Should not have an issue here.
Don't get overconfident just because you beat the first room.
I like stunning.
Corruption infects the blood.
I don't really like the pyramid beams, but should be okay.
Try not to die.
That is sage advice, actually. I should live by that. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Nice. I like that area.
You were no warrior.
Something's heavy over there. It's making noises. Looks like I can dash through that thing as well. I can't tell though. I like jumping over this thing. Oof. Hey there. Yeah, tornado boss. First one. The first one I got was the other bird. And I think I've only gotten tornado once.
Started.
50 less area of effect and projectile speed. Sure.
Lacking both depth and perception. Follow the path.
Oh, the statue. I have not ran into that bird in maps, as far as I know. I've not been able to really progress my mapping, though. Been consumed with the build theory craft. That's really been what I've been up to. Yesterday... Oh, shit. Yesterday I go to get on Path of Exile and play, and then I ended up in Path of Building instead the entire time. How does that happen? There we go. Yeah, there's a new visual effect to actually show that you're in range, which is nice. All right, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Come on.
Don't give up so early. Suffer the elements.
Is this the Chimera boss? It looks like the area. He does all elemental damage, and I just decrease my elemental. I don't know if that was the right move or not. But I don't like the lightning turret one along with another turret. Like, it gets a little hectic. Ow. Damn it. Lost the armor break. Oh, wow. Never mind.
Do not get so conceited.
You never stood a
Mortal.
chance, creature.
Yay. Let's go ascend. Long time coming here. Easy. That's how I like it. I don't want to mess around with trials. Oh, yeah. Nice.
We will meet again.
Yes, we will. In battle.
Your merits are not without reward.
Sweet. Oh my god. Smith at Kitava just feels so good. It's an interesting one there. Damn, stun threshold would be good too. This, damn, would be good as well at this point. Dang, dude, the choices. What do you guys think? We could fill out all of the elemental resistances with our... I am going 20% increased strength, so for the last point, it's either fill out the elemental resistances or get the chaos one. I'd say stun threshold's probably not what we do, and then... Oh wow, increased maximum life. I mean, that's sick too. And then physical, 25% of physical damage hits taken as fire damage. Like, the choices here are unreal. I don't even know, man. Chaos is harder to find, yeah. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. It gets even more important here at this stage as well. Let's make sure. So here, tooltip 607. Let's maybe path of build this thing. Oh god, I just realized I'm in sharing mode this whole time. Which means I've been hovering over my skills. My mana. Let's see. Where's my path of building? So we'll just leave these points in, and we'll just see, like, at level 82, the strength does 800 DPS. And it makes our effective health pool a bit higher by 300 or so. Pretty good. F says elemental resistance instead, because chaos is still low at the campaign range. So let's see. Damn. What the hell? How am I so capped right now? What happened? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's get out of here. Oh, I can't. I have to. No, I've got my points. I can leave. So... Right? I don't want to accidentally leave and not spend my points.
I will
Approach
carry
the
the
altar.
wisdom.
Yeah, I'm going to spend them. I'm not going to mess around with that. But yeah, let's do this. Fill out all the resistances. And then we don't have to worry so much about them. And then pick up chaos. We've got a couple pieces for chaos. Okay. Let's do it.
Chaos's blessing.
Yeah, true. We're so bad on stash right now. So I didn't get to see... Yeah, it won't really show us the damage increase with the strength, but Man, I think we were at... I wish I knew what we were at, but 336 strength is pretty damn good. 1588 on the life. Whoops, that's not where I want to go. So, Path of Mourning. Yeah, that's pretty good. Look at that piece of gear right there. Sick. And then our actual... Holy okay. What is going on with cold? I'll swap around gear. We were really low on cold, now we're really high. So we'll swap that around a little bit. Should probably get rid of all this. I don't know why when you pick up corrupted gear, it's like, do you ever actually pick up a piece of corrupted gear that's actually good? 4 modifiers, no, like you can't affect this thing at all. It is what it is. Seems bad. And then disenchanting, like, I feel like you should get a little more for disenchanting corrupted gear. This is pretty good, actually, now that I complain about it. And it's okay. Like, it's something that I, at this state of my stash, would probably wear, actually.
Do not wander.
Yeah, PoE 2, pretty worthless most of the time, huh? PoE 1, you could get low level 6 link easily. Nice. That, yeah, something like that. Where's the reason for corrupted gear on the ground? There's nothing. So we got this soul core thing. Ooh. Hey. This is that same level 60 dude. We're hardcore bros. Yeah, the loot situation, they need to really tweak that. Obviously. And I think they've
Fear will best you.
accepted that fact. So, should see some changes, hopefully. But I feel like they've accepted that fact a while ago. Like, kind of seems like one of those things that they've said is an issue, but then nothing's happened. Really wanted that guy dead. I'm gonna get me out of here. Got totally stuck there. Yeah, SSF pretty rough. That's why we're in trade. Succumb to the market. Buy something shiny. Dopamine. Through spending. Yeah, T1 rolls are like absolutely frustrating. Like, come on, I level 80 plus endgame character plus 6 to evasion. And then you get a charm that says, when this charm is used, you gain 7 mana.
Brittle! Tower!
Well, guess I gotta go this way or this way. I'll tell you what's been difficult for me is crafting belts. I've been rolling on belts, and just because of all the flask modifiers that can come on belts, man, it is so hard to roll a belt. Flask and charm modifiers. Did I miss that checkpoint somehow? I literally walked right by it. Machete! Crafting definitely needs alterations and scours. No idea why they hesitate to add them. It's a good question. Sometimes for early access, I've seen in the past where it almost seems like the devs slow the game down in early access because they're developing so much. And so they purposefully slow the game down so that the players don't get like super bored and just stop playing, and they have to spend more time in game. And I can see like hesitating there because the thought might be, well, it'll take players ages to actually get the gear they need, so maybe there's that. Alright, I gotta be careful here. This is a deadly zone. Just went from like the most calm zen. Oh, yeah, see? Look at that. Half health. Didn't see that he was throwing that stupid ability out.
You were no warrior.
Get bullied. This graphical issue here all the time, I don't get it. Alright, this is dangerous. Okay, got the checkpoint already. Yeah, I guess friction, huh? The trade friction that they talked about. There's crafting friction for reals. Crafting friction feels a little worse though, just because of the SSF issue. And drop friction, I guess. RNG, like, man, the RNG in this game is pretty thick. It's like RNG upon RNG system. How many layers of RNG? Okay, we got a big one over here. She's throwing the deadly shit. Die. Damn it. Give me the boss. They're mad. Okay. It's probably a dangerous area. I think we got a big one. Man, I would have loved to see him just fall off of this building. That'd be actually pretty cool if you could knock them off and actually see them splat down there. That'd be satisfying. There are some mobs in the game I like to see die. Whoa. I guess all of them. God dang. Here we go. This mob is rippy right here. It was kind of an off-screen throw there. Should have saw it coming though. Where are we? Doubt it's over there. It's usually on the edge. Is this it? No. Let's go this way. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. Competition is good. So the fact that I'm glad that Last Epoch comes out of the gate swinging. It's kind of interesting though how this game comes out and everybody was basically thrashing Diablo 4 at that point, and now Last Epoch comes out and people are thrashing Path of Exile 2 based on what they're seeing in Last Epoch. Guess it's good to be in ARPGs these days. Like, you've got your pick, and if the developers are trying to be competitive, they're gonna probably be pivoting appropriately to try to shore up any weaknesses and stuff like that. Of course, it could lead to watering down the actual genre. Like, all of a sudden they all look alike because they're all essentially seeing what the players are liking, and then all of a sudden there's no variety. But I don't think, like Diablo 4, I don't think that they're gonna really shift or pivot that much. They have like a high share of the market, so watch out. That was a big one. Grim Dawn. Yeah, Grim Dawn. I haven't even seen this game, but man. ARPGs. I'm enjoying being in this category. I love ARPGs. This is like, I don't know what it is. It just really does it for me. PoE 2.0.2 best version of an ARPG so far. Chetty coming in strong. Love and Hunt of the Dawn of the Hunt. I'm enjoying the game as well. Like, I'm having a blast. So I am not even close to the point where I feel like I'm getting burnt out or anything, which is saying a lot. Got a lot of hours in. Dude, where the hell? I guess back here. I am getting burnt out on this map, though. Yeah, WASD is so nice in this game. And I'm a fan of the dodge roll. I like it. Obviously, I mean, I get made fun of for using it too much. Wow, I got hiccups now. What the hell? Allergies, hiccups. What is going on? Hiccups are something that could be a hardcore solo self-found run ender. Like if you hiccup at the wrong time, that's probably death. Oh god, here we go. This is a rare with the spear throw shit. Oh god. This is gonna be painful. Let's get this stun off. Come on. Get your ass over here. Shit, what the hell is that? Never really seen that. Wasn't expecting one right in the middle like that. Get destroyed. There has not been a time in hard full circle. Where the hell is this place? Yeah, there's not been a time in hardcore solo self-found in this map in campaign where I have felt that confident fighting that mob. This build is pretty strong. Even on Gemling with Pillar of the Caged God.
I've no more room.
Yeah, sneezing. That would suck too. Sometimes I'll go into a boss fight and right then and there I get like this insane itch on my face or something. It's like, how does this happen right now? All right, I think I see where this is. Oof, let's get out of here. That was I mean, we didn't take hits or whatever, but situations like that, I mean, yeah, it's amazing how close you are to dying all the time, because honestly, it doesn't take much. Nice block. Clutch. Was that another block? Are we there yet? Oh my god, no. Whoa, what is that? Hardly ever see that one.
You were no warrior.
Wow. I never see that. Alright. Finally made it. Hopefully I've got fire res.
You
I'm sure
are
I do.
helpless, but that makes you predictable. The time of the Paladin is nigh.
Get back!
Broken armor already. Nice. Damn, that thing hits hard. Where's the stun though? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Woo! Almost rolled into that one. Not bad. Because that is a one-hit slam sometimes. I don't think this time, but who knows? All right, we did it. That was a map. What's this? All right, guys. Well, that's my Saturday morning. I will be back on Tuesday evening, back on this character for end of Act 2, Act 3, and then probably on Wednesday, we'll hopefully be in maps or we'll be on a new character. We will see. I hope you have a good weekend. I'll be online playing a bit if you're in guild, and we'll try to do some group mapping. If you liked, please like and subscribe if you're not. It does help. We're trying to grow the channel. Take care, everybody.